Good morning, you guys. This last week I went to a conference and there was a guy there named Alex Sheen who he spoke and he was from an organization. He's the CEO of Because I Said I Would. And the whole concept behind his organization was so fascinating to me. It's the idea that we hold ourselves accountable to what we say, and that when we make a commitment, that we stick to it simply because we said we would, that we have integrity behind what we say. And you know, I think about that verse in scripture that says, let your yes be yes and your no be no. And we need to be people who can be counted upon. We need to be people who are reliable. We need people in our own lives who are reliable and who can be accounted upon, and that we know that what they say is consistent with what they're going to do. And you know, that's one of my favorite things about God, is that when he makes a promise, it's as good as done. It's going to happen. We can look at his track record and we can see that he has always been faithful. And if there's a promise that you feel has not yet been fulfilled, you can know that it will be fulfilled because he does what he says he's going to do, simply because he said he would. You know, my dad, he has this phrase that he always says, the proof is in the pudding, and you may have heard that, but the idea is that actions speak louder than words. And even louder than words even louder than actions is patterns. Our patterns are very telling. If we have a pattern of being inconsistent, if we have a pattern of being unreliable, if we have a pattern of not doing what we say we're going to do, not only are we not helping, we're actually harming, because people are looking for security. They're looking for safety. They're looking for people they can trust. And when we carry out action, not just sentimentality, not when we just speak pretty words and say nice things, but when we actually follow through, this is where lives are changed. And this is where healing happens and where growth happens. And so I would encourage you to take a look around your life and take an inventory and see if you're being a person of your word, if you're being consistent with what you say, if you're holding yourself to the same standard that you would want somebody else to hold themselves to, that you are doing what you are saying you're going to do. And take a look at the people in your life. Are they consistent? Do their actions match up with their words? Are they who they say that they are? Do their choices, do their behaviors, do their patterns reflect the values that they say they hold to? Can you count on them? We need to know that we can count on one another. And we need to, if nobody else praises us, if nobody else notices, it's simply a matter of integrity. It's a matter of conscience between you and the Lord. And so I would ask you to please be reflecting his character in this way, that you don't take lightly the words that come from your mouth, and that you bring about change, not just being a hearer, not just being a speaker, but being a doer of the word. And watch your own life change. Watch the lives of others around you change. So maybe there's something that you have said that you would do and you didn't do it. And you know, it's not too late to make it right, to say, you know, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because I said I would. Or maybe you make a decision to say, you know, I can't undo what has been done, but moving here forward, I can be a person of integrity, and I can be a person that can be counted upon. So let's do it together, just because we said we would.